Alright, now talk. Oh my gosh. Wait, dude, it does that. It does the same single time whenever I wake up like this, or like mess up my hair and do like this. Oh well. Alright, now I just talk about Fear Street Part 2. Now I'm gonna talk about sport. I don't know why. Let's talk about spoiler. Also, warning about spoiler. I always do it in like every movie, not every single time, but every movie that it was my favorite, and also series. Let's just talk about episode 1, 2, 3, and most of the times, sometimes, but certainly in time in the future. But anyways, let's get right to the review. Well, not review. The spoiler movie. So part 2, it takes place, which is 1978, which is the girl who survived this possessed killer things, and also, well, I think what else? Oh, this shit was in my hair. Well, at the end, they visit to a house, which is all those clocks. It's kind of like Back to the Future reference, like all the clocks and then the time thing and all this stuff. And she is locked in the place pretty well because all those killer things like after her or whatever. Then Josh needs help, and because like can you tell us like how how did you survive? And oh yes, also she's still possessed. She's still like, and also that the title, so she doesn't go anywhere because like the last time what she did the last time she almost killed her and Jaws. So it's gonna tell us like how she survived in this killer's place like years ago, and now it takes place in the 1976, which is camp. To remind you, like I said, it's kind of like Camp Crystal. And also the previous episode, next time when she said my sister was dead, but he didn't say like Ziggy or like she didn't say her sister or whatever. It just cuts out at the end of the movie. But anyways, let's go right into it. So Ziggy and Cindy are sisters, and then Ziggy she's running off by those bully girls, and then she got legit punched the shit out of her. I mean, not a lot, but her nose was bleeding, and then take her to the tree where this the witch or Seraphia would hang, and then she do this to hang her. Well, not to hang her, but to tie her out and then try to burn her. Like, what the fuck? What did she do? Or what happened? I don't know. Oh, bullies. I obviously. And then she was about to burn her. Well, someone gave her a light. Well, she wanted to light her up. And, like, what the fuck? Okay, she's just like it for the bullies. Billy? Yeah. I think. Yeah, no. Shit, there's so many Ben and Bill. Like, it's too. Ow, I fucked it up so bad. And she got a little bit burn mark on her arm. And then the school counselor, saw it, like, hey, what are you doing out there? And then they came over there, and Ziggy has a last warning. But at this moment, that, like, what? That coming phrase, and I had to pause in a minute, like, so you guys just legit give a strike 2. Strike 2. What if she did the strike 1 or whatever? Like, why? Like, I don't understand. This movie is being, I don't know why. Sydney is cleaning the garbage thing, and she's like a salute or follow the rules. And then Tommy and Cindy are dating. Garthco was her ex-friend, which is, she kind of did something to her, like she snitched on her, and then that's why she hit. Well, not hit, but you know what I mean. She doesn't follow the rules. She doesn't care. She just like to do, and also they're like are drug dealers as well, and his boyfriend. And then when she visits the hospital, not the hospital, but like they have a hospital camp thing, not near, like no miles away. No, there's a camp like just. You know what I'm saying? And then this girl, which is this lady, remember the Singulate, the butterfly knife girl? The one she sings and it kills herself, or kill herself? Yeah, that's her mom, which is her daughter, when she's talking about the killers, which is this girl, like her daughter died and killed all his families. Like I said, and you probably didn't heard about it. If you did not listen, I suggest you go back to the movie, the first one. Good? You understand? Good. Alright. And then she has a book, which is a weird book. It's kind of like the Evil Dead book, but it's not. It's a little ass book. And all this fucking weird witches shit. All the spells or whatever meanings. And then when they're trying to claim this, she was about to kill Tommy for some reasons. And meaning the words, like what does she means about saying? And then I guess she was possessed or drugs, probably. But I don't think it's not the drugs she used or something. I think she was possessed or something, or I don't know how they. And then later than Ziggy and Cindy are fighting a little bit. Not fighting each other, but just arguing moment about their lives, about their families, like how we've been on, like when in the shady sides, like it's always worse than shady sides every single time in the land, just like I did. Well, not like the ended up divorcing thing, yeah. And then they went to the visit to the hospital, like to prove like was she being on drugs or something, or I don't know. And they found it, and it says a little bit, whatever. And then they look on this book, which is a map, which is like the same map, the camp, the same location has when she put X marks on them, X marks and lots of stuff. And then they go over there to the woods and they found Seraphia or the witch bandit place, whatever you want to call it. And they went down there. Also, mean to be real at this moment, I don't know who's the killer is, because when he puts on the jacket, Tommy, right? He puts on the jacket, which is, wait, is that the red clothes, the axe murder guy? Like, yeah, that's him. He's the killer. Well, not he's a murderer, no, we get to it at the moment, at this minute. Found it, and it finds some kind of secret hidden tunnel, not hidden tunnel, but a hidden room, which is all those brick walls. I just hit the chair. I almost fell. All those brick walls, which is the names on it, which is that's how they being possessed, because someone called their names and then possessed people and killing them. That's why he got possessed. And her also, yeah, that's what happened to Sam. And they found it, and they were trying to go back to warn the people or call the cops, whatever. And then Tommy, it doesn't look good. He looks dead, and he's possessed. He grabs that axe and starts murdering the shit out of him. Like, okay, now the killer starts again. And then they hide and they try to find a way out, and they found some kind of hidden tunnel again. And this, when they hit the tunnel, it's a maze. They're going circles and whatever, but this map leads to whatever leads to get out of this place. Also, Nick and Siggy has a little bit of love moments about that, and they planning to prank the bully girl, which is it's funny, but it's not like they're doing a prank like the Claire movie when she has her powers, and then when it went to the prom, and then she got bucket on her for all this wet stuff, whatever it's called. I don't want to know about it, but yeah. But they put the kind of cockroaches, bugs, and oh, it's so disgusting, but ugh, and funny a little bit. And then this goth girl tells about herself, like why she Sydney tells about about the story lives, how they end up like this, and why she's being like the follow orders like a soldier girl, whatever, and then why she's being like drug dealer because she's been all this stuff going on, like she was about to cut all those whisks, cutting her whisk by herself, and then like this, why. And there's a little bit of touching moment and sad at this part of it. And then the kids, that's the reason why I didn't like the part of the stuffed games. I mean, I don't mind like killing, but those kids, yeah. Did Tommy kill the kids? Yeah, well, it wasn't Tommy. Like I said, he was being possessed. And then Tommy's killing kids now. Like, okay, I'm gonna skip that part. And he keeps killing the kids again and again and again. Like, okay. That's the reason why it's left me off. Like I said, because I didn't like the part of the killing kids. I mean, it's just kids. I mean, I know them being, miserable or little brats, but they're just kids. Like, what the fuck? Okay. That's the reason why it got me a little bit left off, and yeah, that's why I didn't like it, the other stuff. So when they're trying to find out, the goth girl sees the kind of heart beeping, like beat, like when the heart like pumps in, and like that's a fucking hard shit, and it's disgusting. And when she touches, she see all those dead people die, and all those killers stories pass, and then all this, and she broke her leg, and yeah, and she saw her die, which is Sydney. She saw her die. Like, okay, maybe she's gonna die, or maybe she's gonna live or not. Sydney, like, well, they evacuated. Like, we had to get those kids out of there. So, but wait, what about the bully girl? Where is she? And then and we also forgot, like, whoa, shit, we forgot. She's still trapped in there. Yes, they planning to trap her and planning to do all this prank stuff. Like I said, all this cockroaches. And when they went to there, they have a fight, and she got punched the face. Like, well, that's what you stupid ass get for being bullied. She was a dick. Like, do you saw what she was trying to do? Do you see what she tried to burn her? That's what she gets for being stupid. And then when they saw her sitting down there, which is the bathroom thing, it's connected to those tunnel things. Like, okay, that's kind of disgusting. And all this red stuff, the leaves, that's why it was connected for some reason. I don't know what it's called. And then when they tried that, Tommy comes out of nowhere, scares the shit out of me a little bit, and then kills a little bit people. And then she ran off, and then they're trying to find another way, and then Nick tries to stop Tommy, but he did die, but he got cut in the leg a little bit, and I don't think that he doesn't want. I mean, that got me a little bit confused. Like, okay, so why did Tommy killing kids, and now she wants to kill Sydney? Not Sydney. Siggy. Yeah, Siggy. Like, why is she gonna? What was the point of that? Like, what was the point of killing kids, and now she wants to kill Siggy only? Like, just only her to kill. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, maybe it's just the blood she got spilled like the first part. I don't know. And it told me shit. And then they're trying to find answers like, how do we stop the killers? Like, how do we stop them? And then when Siggy tries to go to the bus, but it's totally the bus already, like, it would have went, and where's the bully? I never see her. She got out, or she's alive. Probably she's still knocked the fuck out. Probably. And then when they find it, and how to stop it, where's the body when she got hanged? But that was the tree when she was about to get burned out. So they headed to there, but the goth girl died. And then when they're trying to find it and dig it out, and the rock says the witch lives forever. Like, what? So what does that mean? They were out of time, so like, I want you to run and fast as possible. I'm gonna distract them. And then she tried to stop him, but she got hit in the face, and then Siggy got stabbed, and then a little bit sad, a little bit moments, and then they stab her so many times, and then one is alive, which is Siggy. Yeah, Siggy is alive, which is, I guess I was wrong again, because I thought I saw the previous episode. At the end of the movie, we saw her die when she got stabbed. I'm like, okay, so that's probably her got stabbed. And then like Josh said, wait, you Siggy, the one who survives? And yeah, that's her. She survived, but sadly Sydney didn't survive. But at the end, like, how the fuck did she survive? She got stabbed like 7 times, 10 times. I don't know how she survived. I mean, you could survive the stab wounds, but I guess. But yeah, and then Nick, Where the hell were you? I don't know why, but there's something a little bit suspicious about Nick. I was like, why did Nick did not even came out and to help them? What the fuck? And then she's getting picked up by the hospital ambulance, and then like the witch is real, but Nick just covered it up and then made it stuff like, okay, I don't know what was going on about Nick. But yeah, that's how. And also, Nick is the officer guy from part 1. That's him. The one who shot Wyatt in the fucking headshot. And yeah, and then, like, wait, but we just found the body. We found it. But where's the witch's hand? She got caught the hand. Yeah, they researched about this book when that nurse lady had, and then, like, that's her hand where she got cut. So remember that tree, the hanging Sarah Witch hang? The tree was in the mall, which is, it was buried one of those red stuff leaves, like I said, and then dig it up, and then they found the hand. Like, okay, what the fuck? It's kind of like Poltergeist when you forgot to remove the stones. Like, nah, that's just creepy as shit, and it just gave me nightmares. And then at the end, like, when they went back to the first place, when they crashed and some of the blood stuff, and then they dig it out and found a body again. Like, okay, is that what you want? And then something happened. She went back in time, back to 66 years ago, which is that was years ago, but yeah. And then Dana, and see her reflection, so that's Seraphia, but Seraphia is Dana. But it's not like Dana's a witch. No. It's just reflection. You know that this games, which is the Little Hope game? That's what it's called, because when you even touch it, she goes back in time, the past, like, what happened in the witchcraft thing. Like, they say reflection myself, like, let's just, like, pretend this is me in real life. When I touch it, whatever it is, I went back in time and see myself, which is different of me. Not different, but it's a different version of me. And like, I'm wearing like a sheriff, black and white stuff. I didn't even like those outfits, like the craft witch. I didn't like those because it's just weird, and I know, but it's just weird to me. But yeah, and it shows the periods again, all this stuff, like what happened, and then all of those versions of themselves, which is Jaws, Sydney, Simon, John, Tommy, and Ziggy, and everyone who dies in this movie. Or some of them live, some of them not. But yeah, that's the end of the movie, and part 3 is out, which you could go watch it. Well, and then that's the end of the movie. So what do you think about this movie? It was a little bit off thing with the killing kids, or in the ending, it didn't make any sense a little bit. But to me, it does make sense. If you haven't watched the part 1, watch the part 1. And if you haven't seen it, go watch the part 2, which is still there, and the Netflix show, movies, whatever. They should probably make a show, whatever, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video right now. If you like it, make sure to subscribe and leave a like button, and and turn on the notifications if you don't want to miss any videos. I don't know why I was quiet a little bit, but yeah. And then now we're gonna talk about the last movie, which is Part 3, 1666. It's got a little bit weird now because 666 is the devil's number thing, obviously. But yeah, there's a part 3, which is the last one, and then what I'm gonna talk about next time, not next week or not this week, maybe next time in the future. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you and goodbye. I see you guys later. Thank you and stay legends. Bye.